Good morning, it's Miss Barker from Syracuse Academy of Science and Citizenship. I hope that you guys have had a wonderful week so far. We are continuing today with day 3 of Spiral Review for math. If you can see my hair, it's crazy hair day, so I thought I would just leave it the way it is. If you guys have any crazy hair day pictures or videos or anything, feel free to send them in so we can share them with the school. All right, let's get started. So today we are going to be talking about the parts in this model are all equal. So let's look. If it means equal, it means they're all the same. So the parts in this model are all equal. So equal. Okay. Which fraction names the shaded part of the model? First off, how many parts do we have altogether? Let's count them. 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts. Okay. So let's look at our answers. Out of 3. Ooh, so we know A and we know C are not our answers. So I'm going to take my paper, because I have a paper as well, and I'm going to cross them out. I don't have a pen, so I'm going to use a marker. Okay, so I crossed them out. Now we're left with B and D. So let's look at them. B is 1/3. It's asking for the shaded part of the model. 1/3 or 2/3. So let's see how many are shaded. 1, 2. So then our answer would be 2/3, not 1/3. So we're going to circle D, cross out B. Just like that. Perfect. That one was kind of easy to get us started. Number 2. Paddle boats at the pond can each hold 5 people. Okay, so if you have a paper or a whiteboard or anything you can to write on, construction paper, coloring pages, anything to write on that you would like to write on, go for it. So I know my students, and I think Mrs. Taranjo's, and I know Miss Holgate's were practicing cubing. So if you want to circle the numbers, underline the question, boxing important words, you can do it in this one. It's not that long of a problem, so we might not need to use all of the cubes strategies, but it looks like we could use them in here. So if you would like to, you may use. So paddle boats at the pond can hold 5 people. 5. Let's look. When all 7 of the boats are full, how many people are on the boats? Okay, so basically they just told us that we have 7 boats. Let's make our boats squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have my boats. Now we need 5 and 5. You can hold 5 people. So let's draw 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how I just did that. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have them all. Now, it says to show your work. This is showing your work. So if you do have a piece of paper or a whiteboard and you want to show your work that you're doing this, as I do it on my board, you may, and you can take a picture of it, have your parent take a picture of it, send it in to us, and we can put it up on our dojo and up on Classroom so we can see that we're all completing our work. Okay, so that was pretty simple. So it says show your work. But are we done yet? Do we know when all 7 boats are full, how many people are on the boats? Do we know how many altogether? Well, I just drew it out, but maybe we can count them? If there's 5 in each, can we count by 5s? We can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So our answer, right up here, 35 people. Just like that. Nice job. Number 3. Ooh. Which fractions are equivalent to 3? Circle all of the correct answers. Okay, this one is a little tricky. So equivalent means equal, okay? And there is more than one answer for this. So I'm erasing my book. Okay, let's look at all the answers first. A, 3 for 1. Let's see. B, 3/3. C, 6/2. D, 12/4. Or E, 18/8. Well, I think I remember telling you that when we're doing fractions and you're trying to figure out if they equal a whole number, you should be able to divide the top by the bottom. Okay? So let's start with our E, 18/8. So can 18 be divided by 8? Nope. So we know E is not correct. Can 12 be divided by 4? It can. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. So 12/4 is 3. And I'm going to draw a little number line to show you. Okay, so we have 0, we have 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4, 8/4, 9/4, 10/4, 11/4, and 12/4. So 12/4 is equal to 3. I divided the number line into fourths, and I went all the way up to 3 because that's the number we're looking for to see if it matched. Okay, so we know D is correct, so we'll circle D on our paper. I forgot to cross off E, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, letter C, 6/2. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm done with this number line, so I'm going to do this. So we're not looking at that number line. Now we're looking at the top. So it's in halves. So we have to split everything in half. 0, 0/2, 1/2, 2/2, because every time the top and the bottom number are the same, it equals a whole. 3/3, or 3/2, sorry. 4/2, because 4 divided by 2 is 2. 5/2, and 6/2. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So yes, that one equals 3 as well. So we're going to circle C. B, 3/3. Well, let's draw it out. I probably don't even have to draw this one out because you guys are so smart that you probably already know that 3/3, if it's the same, it equals something. I'm going to draw it out just so you have it. Okay, let me get rid of the top so you're not confused. Okay, now I need to divide this up into thirds because that's what we're looking for. Okay, 0/3, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Oh, found 3/3. It equals 1, not 3. So we know B is not correct. And 3/1 is still just 3. So A is correct as well. All right, well, The back part of our spiral review is the review that is going to be your assessment. There are 3 questions. One is about rounding, and one is about area. Make sure when you do the area, you're splitting your shape up because it's not fully a rectangle. So you need to split it in a way that creates 2 rectangles that have 2 sides. No. And then our last one is where they break the 8 apart, and they break it into 5 plus 3, and they want you to do something with the 5 plus 3 and figure out if you have to add it or multiply it. And yeah, you'll see. I don't want to give you guys the answer. All right, well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.